Okay, so this video for some of you might be a no-brainer. You already know the answer to the question. That question is, how do I weigh my meat? Cooked or raw? Now, for the past 4 years, I've probably been doing this all wrong. I always manage to weigh my meat cooked. Now, for some of you, you're thinking, what's the big deal, right? You could measure it cooked or raw. It doesn't make a big difference. Well, it does. Let me give you an example. So every meal I usually have 8 ounces of chicken breast, right? One serving size on that nutritional content on the package is 4 ounces is 20 grams of protein. So in the end, I'm having 8 ounces, 40 grams of protein. Once I cook it and I reweigh it, it becomes around 6 ounces of chicken breast. So before I was like, where are those 2 ounces going? I didn't know that water, evaporates or I don't know. But it weighs less than the frosted. So I would go back in the kitchen or I would add an extra chicken breast before cooking it. And you know how much time and money I could have saved if I just knew the formula to accurately measuring my meat cooked if I wasn't doing it raw. It would have been so convenient. And I even asked my friend last night before making this video, hey, how do you measure your meat? Cooked or raw? And he's like, cooked. And I see how much chicken breast he cooks. So he's technically having way more than he has to and wasting way more than he has to. And that could throw off someone's diet by a lot if they're downing meat and a bunch of protein. So I'm going to give you the formula if it's inconvenient for you guys to measure your meat raw, because sometimes, like say you're in a restaurant, you can't weigh the meat raw because they give it to you cooked. I mean, I don't know who brings a scale to the restaurant. I mean, that's dedication right there. But here's the formula. If you guys continue to weigh your meat cooked, it'll save you a lot of time and you'll have the accurate measurements that you need to continue on a successful diet or whatever you might be doing. Saving some money in your wallet, saving some time going to the grocery store, etc. Here it is. Okay, so first we're going to measure the chicken breast defrosted. On our scale, it's 579 grams. Alright, so after we cook it, you guys are going to see the difference from defrosted to cooked. Alright, so the chicken breast is all cooked. Let's see how much we get. $389. 389 grams. So it goes without saying the same for meat. Beef. Here you have turkey patties because I didn't have ground turkey, but in grams you get 222. So after I cook it, we'll see how much it weighs. Alright, so here's the finished entree, and as you can see that it's gone from 220 something to 157 grams. So that's a substantial decrease in weight. Okay, so from the 2 clips that I just shown you, one was of chicken breast and the other was of turkey patties, and you can see the significant difference in weight. When it's defrosted, it's a lot more, and when it's cooked, it's a lot less. So the formula, the thing you've been waiting for. The formula is dependent on a scale of 1.1 through 1.5. 1.1 being the low end and 1.5 being the high end. And what's the low end, high end? It's how much or how little you cook your meat. So I like my meat cooked thoroughly and to the point where it's almost burnt. So what I would do is first I would weigh that piece of meat that I just cooked and then multiply by 1.5. Now, if you guys are medium rare kind of people, it would be multiplied by 1.1. Now, there are some exceptions. This person that I got all this information from, I'm going to leave the link below in the description so you guys could check it out. He mentioned that if it's ahi tuna and some sort of sirloin steak, that you only multiply by 1.1. No 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, just 1.1. So you guys can read it for yourself because I don't eat that meat, so I don't really care to know more information about it. And that's pretty much it. So remember the formula, 1.1 to 1.5. Multiply that to whatever weight you get of the piece of meat you just cooked, and you're set. So no more overeating, no more overspending money on meat, and no more inconveniencing yourself spending hours on end meal prepping in the kitchen. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment. I want to hear all your opinions. Share and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.